Hello, you guys. This is going to be your daily tarot guidance reading for Wednesday, August the 16th, 2017. Okay, so we're going to tune into the energy, overall energy. What is the collective energy that surrounds this day? One card, please, Divine Spirit. Okay, let's get the Nine of Pentacles. Okay, so what is the challenging energy within this day? What is the challenge? So the Seven of Wands and the Knight of Wands came out together. So I'm going to take the Knight. And what is the suggested approach, Divine Spirit? What is our suggested approach? The King of Cups. Okay, and where should we place our focus that's going to be of our highest good or beneficial for us? Where should we focus? Where should our focus be? Okay, Seven of Pentacles. Okay, and what is the conclusion? What is the most likely conclusion? Please clarify. Okay, Four of Pentacles. The Judgment card at the bottom. Okay. So the Nine of Pentacles. Nine of Pentacles represents the overall energy. So this is about I get this energy of independence, like standing on your own 2 feet and feeling very content and bright. I don't know how to explain it. My notebook is sitting right in front of me. It has a biblical scripture on it. It's Jeremiah 29:11. And what stood out to me, because my journal, it has it on there. It says plans to prosper you. That's the words that stood out. And not to harm you. Plans to prosper you and not to harm you. So this is energy of prosperous energy. I don't know what that means for someone, or if it means anything to anybody. But that scripture is standing out because I looked at my journal and I seen it. That's the first thing that popped up. It's Jeremiah 29:11. So with the Nine of Pentacles, that I just get this abundant energy. You feel really good within yourself in all things outwardly. So it's like you feel good within yourself. It just makes everything outside in your life look great, or just fine, or just perfect, and it's just the way it is, and I feel good, and it's just like this beautiful energy. And this bird is on her hand, so it's like you just feel like messages are just coming to you. You're just getting an abundance of messages. You're getting all of this clarity. You're getting all of these promises. I feel like you're getting a message from God, or the higher power, the universe, the creator, the most high, great spirit, whomever you call to. You're getting these prosperous messages and these promising messages, okay? That there's something to be grateful for, or there's abundance coming, or there's an abundance of great things to expect, or to be grateful for, to be thankful for. The bird also symbolizes like people being drawn to you, you know, or people delivering messages to you. It could be a day of an abundance of messages. You can get a lot of, for you guys who are looking for jobs or looking for work, you could be getting a lot of callbacks today, or you could be getting that callback about something materialistic. Could be a career, like I said, a job. It could be a home. It could be school. It could be anything. And it could be something that you cherish and you need. And for some of you, it could be like money just comes in unexpectedly, like you're just getting checks. I remember I got a check from the place that I was staying. They just gave me like a I think it's a tax credit type of check. Like it just Like it was unexpected. I wasn't expecting to get $200 just a check. So it can happen, you guys. It's not like something random. Like it can happen in mysterious ways. So those are some of the possibilities, and it could just be that people are just drawn to you. Like you'll just feel like animals are just like smiling at you, paying attention to you. Babies are all drawn to you, smiling at you. Kids want to just be around you. Butterflies are just flying in your path. You know, all kinds of weird synchronicities. It just feels like a beautiful freaking day. That's what I get. Then you got the challenge with this energy is the Knight of Swords. So it's kind of like to really step out and embrace it. Even though you feel good, it's like a humble energy. You're not like boastful about it. And you guys might be very beautiful and glowing, especially the women. Like you guys might be, you might just glow, and you might just be humble about it. Like you might not even have any makeup on. Your hair might not be doing too much. You might feel like your hair looks like crap today or that day. Whenever you watch this is for Wednesday, but I'm channeling this on a Tuesday. Going up. Tuesday. Whatever. But yeah, so it's like this positive freaking energy. I don't know what to say. Like it's just like you just look beautiful, and you don't have to do too much to your hair, your face, your body doesn't have to be like on point. You could feel like bloated or something. Like I'm on my period or something. Like I don't want to go out, and it's just like like people are just attracted to you. The animals, the birds, like it's just good. Even the weather might just feel like just splendid because I live in Phoenix and it's hot as hell all of the time usually. Even in December, like during the day sometimes it'll be like hot and it's like what the hell, it's winter time. But even then it could be like breezy that day or something. It just might feel really good. And then I just feel like what I was getting at with the Knight of Wands is like you might be very modest and you're challenged by like being the center of attention today, and it just might feel like, do I really deserve all of this good energy? And it doesn't have to be this day where you like step out and you're like Beyonce or Marilyn Monroe or something, but or even like, you know, stepping out like Denzel or Brad Pitt or something. It might not even be on that level, but it's just like people are just like, hi, how are you doing? And being extra nice to you, and kids are all playing around you, smiling, dogs, and you know, it's just like everything is just magnetically attracted to you. It's just a positive vibe, and you might not know how to handle it. And it's like, is this good? Is this positive? Like, I don't know what to do with this. And do I deserve this money? You know, you just feel really unsure of yourself, kind of questioning yourself. And it's kind of strange, but that's what I get. Your suggested approach with the King of Cups is to find balance in this energy. I feel like just really embrace it and be comfortable with the feeling of it, because it's like you might not be used to this type of attention or this type of energy, and it might be a long time coming. It just doesn't happen every day. No. It might not happen every day, but no. You just need to accept it emotionally and feel it. Like really feel the vibes and feel the energy and be comfortable within that. Honor it, own it, okay? Don't be shy, don't be anxious, because it's like you deserve this, I feel. Because like that scripture, it says plans to prosper you and not to harm you. So it's like you need to know that you deserve these good vibes, and you need to carry them with you, not just on this day, but take them with you. And every day might not be like this, but it's like a blessing that it's like a sign or synchronicity to show you that you're on the right track and you are loved and you're blessed always. No, you little bad. Oh, she's so spoiled. But it's not a day of to be down on yourself, I feel. It's really not. Because you got the Seven of Pentacles to place your focus. I feel like you just need to be patient with yourself, because this is really about acknowledging the self and appreciating yourself and seeing that you are loved and that you are abundant. So you need to kind of just adjust to this energy. It feels really new. Maybe it feels uncomfortable for some of you, like you're just not used to this. Okay, and maybe it's been a pretty hard time for you lately. Like you might have been going through a lot lately, and um, things are shifting and you don't know how to handle it. With the Four of Pentacles as the conclusion, you could be very closed off. For some of you, I just feel like you just don't know how to handle the fact that things are actually going good today, or just going good, period. And you might just want to just clam up and shy away and not really be too open to this energy. Almost a little bit ungrateful. And that's not good. That's not a good energy to be in. Or you could be looking at things like, you know, this is only temporary, but look at all this other stuff that I have to deal with, all of this weight that I have to carry, and all of these things that I have to pay for, and these bills, and what about this and what about that, you know, this didn't happen, you know. So you could be at that point, and that's not the point, at that place. And that's not the point Spirit is trying to make. And that's not where they want you to be. The Judgment card at the bottom of the deck tells you that there's something underneath the surface. And it's like Spirit is trying to catch your attention with all of this. And because this is overall energy, it's to tell you that you are abundant and you are blessed and you are provided for. You are loved. You need to see yourself in a more deserving way. And it's not all about the money. It's not all about the compliments. It's not all about the materials, but it's, you know, the fact that you don't even have to have these things. Like, you don't have to have them. You don't, you know, they don't have to come to you. You don't have to experience all this gratefulness, but the fact that they're happening should be enough for you to be thankful and enjoy it, especially if you're not used to it, or it's been like a hard month for you, or a hard year, or shoot, a hard life, period. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and do the romance angel stack thing here. Okay. These babies, they're really babies. I'm gonna put her up here for a second because she's being a little brat. Where you going, Mama? Where you going? Where you going, Mama? Okay, come on. All right. What is the love energy for Wednesday, August the 16th, 2017? Okay. Love yourself first. Oh my goodness. Love yourself first, Spirit says. Your self-respect makes you romantically attractive. Okay, so that's what Spirit is trying to get you to see, you guys. It's all about the self today. It's all about nurturing and loving you and being grateful, because it's like when good things happen to you, like outside things, like even the littlest things, like seeing pennies on the floor and seeing butterflies pass you by, or a feather that you might pass a white feather on the floor or something, or outside, or someone just makes a joke and just makes you laugh, or something, like a stranger, you know, just even acknowledges you or smiles at you. These are all synchronicities from your higher power, your God, your creator, and even your angels, and sometimes our ancestors too. Or our passed over loved ones. These are them blessing you and showing that you're loved. Like, we're paying attention to you. You're not out here just by yourself. It's like the littlest things. It's like you feel like you need someone to validate you sometimes, you know, like, I need this man in my life. I need this woman in my life. I need to have all these people paying attention to me. I need like 1,000 followers. I need 1,000 likes on Instagram and all this stupid stuff, or I need to have this tight body, or I need to have this car. You know, we look at all of these stupid things, or I should have been a doctor, or I should have went to school, or I should have been this, or why didn't I do this? And, you know, we look at these things that don't mean shit. And it's like the littlest things, like, you could be like, I want some, like, I wish I could have the icy or something, but I don't have money for that. And you go in line and somebody's like, oh, I have 79 cents for you, here you go. it's like these little things that you can easily take for granted, or someone telling you, you know what, you're a great cook, or you are a great drawer. I love the way you draw. Or, you know, someone just calling you up and say, you know what, I need your advice. You know, obviously that person sees value in you. They trust you. They love you. They care about you. Usually, you know, sometimes people just want to call you up and spill all their drama on you. And, you know, that's a whole nother story. But it's like the littlest things, and even these dogs and these cats that drive me crazy, they're signs that I am loved, I feel, you know. And I have to take that as a blessing, because it's like, I can beat myself up too. We're all human. We all look at ourselves and our flaws, our perception of flaws, and our lack of perfection. And beat ourselves up every day and say, you know, I don't have enough for this, or I have not had this yet, or this didn't happen, or this person did this to me, they said this to me. But then you got an abundance of other things, like even the gift to read, you know, and people can take that for granted, or they can utilize it and do negative things with it. But it's like Spirit gives us blessings all day, every day. You don't have to have no freaking cable. You don't even need to be watching TV most of the time, but you got TV, you know, you got food to eat, you got water to drink, you got so much, you know. It's just ridiculous, you guys. And even if you only got pennies in your purse, you can pinch those pennies. I bet you can make $5 and you can do something with that. Like, come on. There's so many blessings, you guys, out here. Really. Like, we live in an abundant and infinite universe. There's abundance in all things. And if you go to like places that have poverty and they don't have clean water, and I'd be looking at some of these kids and stuff, and they're always smiling, and they're not walking around, they don't have iPhones, and they're not sitting around playing on PlayStations and, you know, talking back to their parents usually, you know, and they don't have anything, but they're grateful still, and they still smile, and they don't have big houses and all of this stuff. So that shows you that you might think that that's like, oh, they're just unhappy, or they should be unhappy because they don't have this and they don't have that, they don't have Chipotle and they don't have Starbucks and all this stuff. But no, you know, our perception of happiness and gifts and blessings are abundant and infinite, and they come in so many different ways. So that's the message, you guys. I don't mean to get all emotional, but that's the message. So be grateful, you guys. Whenever you hear this message, it doesn't even have to be for Wednesday. You guys can be listening to it Tuesday night, or you can watch it Friday, whatever, or a month from now. Whenever you stumble across this message, there's no time. Time is just a perception. It's not even real. So anytime that you watch this, it's meant for you at that very, very moment. That's how Spirit works. All right, you guys. Much love to you. Until next reading. Peace.